Is there technology that can scramble our brains? That can make us go crazy? That can make us depressed? Is there technology that can send out frequencies that can make us experience any emotion? I believe so. I think there is technology out there that can make us feel anything they want us to feel. I mean, the example I always use is sometimes I go to the post office and everybody's all lively and jovial and, exuberant and talking and blah, 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 making all kinds of noise. Other times I'll go and everyone's quiet, has their head down, not saying a peep. Why is that? Because of the planets? Mercury is in retrograde? Is it because of the atmospheric pressure? What is it? How come sometimes everybody is super hyper? Sometimes everybody looks down in the dumps. Could it be they're using technology to control our behaviors and our moods? I mean, if you think about it, if the technology is there, then there could be some people who want to use that to their advantage. People who want to control the world. People who want to control the people. Control our feelings, our moods, what we do, our behaviors. Why wouldn't there be? If there's a benefit for them, if there's people who care more about money and power than they do about people, why wouldn't they use that technology to control people, their behavior, their moods? Like, we're not allowed to feel the way we want to feel. And I notice little things about my feelings and how I feel on certain days. And I think the reason why I notice those things is because I don't do any stimulants. No caffeine, no sugar, no drugs. So there's nothing altering my mind. There's nothing making my mind energetic. So there's nothing that stops me from feeling anything external that is making me feel a certain way. Whereas people who are hyped up on caffeine, sugar, drugs, stimulants, uppers, downers, whatever have you, they are not as likely to understand what's going on or notice those changes because their mind is altered. They're overly excited. They're overly down. So I think people need to get off whatever they're on to be able to feel the differences that are happening in our minds. They could understand the changes. But back to people who want to control, who want to have power, who want to control people's feelings, emotions, behaviors. It's like villains, it's the ultimate villains. You watch movies, superhero movies, cartoons, He-Man, all of these shows, Skeletor, all of these, Gargamel. You have these super villains, these people who come up with all these crazy schemes to control the world. And I could just see, any one of these super villains, if they had that power to control people's behavior, they would be using it. So there are super villains out there. They may not be controlling us with their mind or with, their superpower, but they have technology that's like a superpower. So there's a lot of supervillains out there, and there are no superheroes. No people who can destroy that technology, who can block that technology. You know? I mean, these helicopters that are going over, what are they doing? Are they sending out frequencies? You know, where's the superhero to, you know, take those helicopters out of here? It's a sad world when it's a world full of supervillains, but no superheroes. At the touch of a button, they can make people depressed. The touch of a button, they can make people riotous, crazy, insane. That's too much power. It's like all these movies that come out. There's always a superhero to counter the supervillain. But that's not real life. If those movies would actually show reality, they would show supervillains getting away with supervillainy and nobody stopping them. I don't know. Last night I was feeling really weird, feeling pressure in my head throughout the day. Very end of the night, pressure got extreme. My stomach, it felt like pressure. It felt like throwing up. I was kind of on the ground, you know, curled up, because I was like incapacitated. I was just on the ground, couldn't move. I don't know what it was. Could it have been the planets? Could it have been pressure, atmospheric pressure? I'm sure it could have been a lot of things. But I'm not ruling anything out. Also could be a supervillain. Using their technology and their push of a button to play with people's minds. May sound crazy, but if the technology is there and the bad people are there, it's possible. So, I don't know what it was. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. See if it happens again. If it does, then there's got to be something going on. Because that was weird. I was trying to get some stuff done and then boom, you know, it hit me and couldn't do anything. Really weird. Strange times we're living in. Let me know if you've felt anything weird. Whether, you know, pressure in the head, pressure in the stomach, or just any weird things. I mean, this morning I woke up and I was fine. No pressure. Didn't feel sick. So it wasn't like a sickness or an illness, because if it were, I would be sick today, and I'm not, obviously. So I don't know what it was, but hopefully it doesn't come back. If it does, I just got to deal with it and keep pushing forward. If there really are supervillains out there, then, you know, all I can really say is God bless you. You know, they treasure what's here on earth. They want riches. They want power on this earth. And they're getting it. They get whatever they want. See somebody working too hard. Somebody who keeps pushing no matter what, keeps moving forward. Maybe they don't like it. I don't know. Hard to say. Maybe Mercury's in retrograde. I guess we shall see if it continues to happen. Anyway, God bless all you guys out there. Take care. Be safe. And yeah, let me know if you experience anything weird. Have a good day.